Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again. Let's start with a beer, as we usually do. Today's beer is one I've had before, but I don't remember talking about it on camera. Guinness West Indies Porter. Now, this is 6% by volume. Get it slapped out. Coffee coloured head, very dark body, made of bollocks of that. There we go. So, with origins in an 1801 entry in our Brewers' Diaries, Guinness West Indies Porter is complex yet mellow, hoppy, with notes of toffee and chocolate. So, as I say, we've got a nice coffee coloured head, very dark body, smells chocolatey. And it is very smooth. Definitely chocolatey flavour, hoppy edge to it, quite a long dry finish. But it's really nice. So if you fancy trying it, make sure you get the West Indies Porter, or failing that, the Dublin Porter. Don't get the Nigerian one, it's horrible. It's so metallic. It's like licking the bottom of a saucepan. So, beer. Now, for the next part of the video, I'm going to draw the winner of the giveaway that I announced in the previous video. I've got two prizes, or rather two items, forming one prize. A Barlow knife from Rough Rider, and a AAA pocket torch from Jet Beam. So if you join me at the desktop, we shall select a winner. Okay, so time to pick a winner for the giveaway. Quick reminder of the prizes. Well, the items, it's one prize, one winner. 480 lumens Jet Beam flashlight and a Rough Rider sparkly Barlow knife. So we're going to pick one name at random and that person will win both of those. So here we have all the winners. First thing to do is to split them into two teams. So we've got the heads people and we've got the tails people. So the way this is going to work is we're going to toss a coin and we've got tails, just so you can see that, I'm not sure, just whiz the light round a bit, heads there, tails there, and if your team wins the toss, you go through to the next round and the team that loses will be eliminated. So here we go. First one, tails. So the heads team are toast, and we'll split the tails team into two again. So heads team and tails team, off we go again. Try again. Oh no, bollocks. Oh, let's have another go. Right, heads team win this time. So the tails people go, split the team, heads people, tails people. Here we go again. Tails people win. Now this is getting interesting because Daily Walker was the person who recommended the Claris flashlight to me, and the Claris is the one that's replaced this for me, and 40 Below Full sent me one of these, and because I already had one, I'm giving this one away. So let's split the teams. We'll split them like that. There's a good chance that the prize could go to one of the people I've just mentioned. We're still in focus. Right, here we go. Oh, that's no good. Try again. Tails team. So, GOG 101 and 40 Below Full. This is for the 2 items. There will definitely be a winner, as long as I don't fluff this up. Like that. Try again. Nope. Third time lucky perhaps. Right, who's going to win those 2 items? Tails. It's 40 Below Full. John in Alaska. So, after very many generous gifts sent from John to me and by John to me, I'll be sending something back his way. So, that's quite a nice result actually. I'm quite happy with that. Right, I do believe I've still got your address, but if you want to send me a personal message or an email just to confirm it, and I'll get those off to you as soon as I can. There we go. 2 prizes and the knife, the same as the one you sent me. So, congratulations. Send me your address and I'll get that off to you as soon as I can. The main part of the video today is a look at a very handsome traditional pocket knife, also from Rough Rider. It's it's a largish Congress. Okay, so this is how the knife comes. Fairly standard Rough Rider box, although quite brightly decorated with strawberries. Inside the knife comes in a little Johnny bag. So, what have we got? Well, we've got quite a large 4-blade Congress. Congress being typified by the slightly concave spine and the centre swell to the front. Strawberry bone is the colour of these scales. We've got brass liners and a brass centre spacer with steel back springs. So 4 blades. Being a Congress shape, because of the curve, it's difficult to get a full length blade because it sticks out. In fact, that's something we'll come on to in a little while, but let's have a look. We'll run through the blades, fingerprint magnet, check the focus again. So the 2 large blades are a sheep's foot with a very, very slight belly on the bottom edge, and also, if we can find it, more of a drop point, not quite a sheep's foot, a bit more belly on the edge there. Well, this is a lovely looking knife. I'm very pleased with it overall, but it does have some issues, some of which aren't as obvious as others. For example, the first one is opening that second big blade. The nail nick is almost completely obscured behind the smaller blade in front of it, so that makes that one difficult to open. For the smaller blades, we've got a pen blade. Again, we've got half stops on all the blades, and then the other small blade will also introduce one of the other problems. This is a coping blade, but the corner catches on the nail nick on that big blade such that you can't get the bugger out without moving the big blade out of the way. So there's the coping blade. Let's try some edge sharpness. That's not so bad. And we'll just try one of the big blades. That's sharper, that's a bit smoother on the cut. This is a typical Rough Rider blade steel, 440, razor sharp steel as it says on the blade there. We've got the model number RR1503 China on there. So, qualities. Yeah, the fit and finish of the scales is good. Along the back, it's a little bit gappy, although the finish, it's flush as a surface. Between the pieces there is a very slight gapping. The pins overall are nice and smooth, although this one on the badge side is a little bit proud. It's not sharp edge though, but it isn't as flush as the others. Scales are fitted well, nicely finished. This is a nice jigged pattern, and I do like this red colour. It's not too gaudy. It's a nice shade. There is another little quality issue on the pen blade, which probably won't come across on the camera. I'll try and capture it on the stills, but on this side, right at the very tip, there is what appears to be heat discoloration on the grind. Now it doesn't show on this side, so I don't think it will be bad enough to affect the temper, but I think they just have had it on the wheel a little bit too long there. That's a very minor thing. It doesn't appear to have caused any damage. I think the main concerns for me are the blade catching here on the nail nick of the big blade, so you can't open it without moving that. This issue with the nail nick isn't too bad. You can get your thumbnail in there and open it, but it's not perfect. The walk and torque on all of the blades though is very positive. You get a good snap into the half stop and the open positions on all of the blades. A nice styling touch with the grooved and pinched bolsters. So I'll have a look at some specs. As I say, it's quite a big knife. It is a slightly over 4-inch handle, only a shade over 4 inches. It's about 103mm. The big blades, we're looking at 65mm, 65mm, 2.5 inches on that one. And the same, slightly larger on, 2.5 inches on that one as well. So, a very useful size, a lot of metal in it. Let's get the weighing scales out. In grams, that's 99.7 grams, which in English is 3.5 ounces. Now if you compare that perhaps to the Spartan, that's only 2 and a bit, 2.15. So 2 1/6, would that be thereabouts? So there's our size comparison. It's a shame really, there's a couple of minor flaws because it's a really handsome knife. It's a good design, and the colour is nice, and the jigging on the bone is nice, but just a few little points that stop it being perfect. Overall though, I am pleased with this. I can't remember the price. I shall flash it up on screen. So there we have Rough Rider Large Congress in strawberry bone. So we'll go straight into the slideshow. You can have a look at some close-ups and see what you think.